You're a wonderful representative now of hypnosis in a whole different area or field, or even at a whole different level. Seriously, it's a quantum leap. It is a quantum leap, and I'm really so proud that I was able to be here to kind of guide you and give you some of these ideas and some of the things that I've been working on. And I want to thank Rich and Jim for kind of spreading the word, because if it wasn't a good thing, it would make them look bad. And the fact is, they knew that the information I had is important enough to keep motivating me to do a course out here, because I almost was not going to do a course in America, and I wasn't sure when I was going to be doing one out here, because it's difficult for people to understand that this stuff is really good and important. And the people in England seemed to have been more open when I was over there, and they were more into the field of hypnosis for years. But after this course, I realized that it's important for me to continue to do this stuff out here and continue to work with people who are really interested in kind of being part of this team. I want to be able to refer people out to other hypnotherapists. I want to know that, hey, if I'm calling someone saying go to Brennan, man, I know that person's going to succeed. A lady called me a while back who was blind. She couldn't make it out to the valley. She lived like in Santa Monica right away. I knew who I could call. So it's nice if we can then create this network of scientific hypnotherapists. Having an EEG International Association, the only way you can get into it, you're not going to just accept you for money. That's not the most important thing. If you can learn and have certain criteria set or certain techniques and methods that you've learned, and be able to at least demonstrate it and prove it to us that you understand what this is and understand what our goals and missions are, we'll embrace you in this organization. But just because you've gone to a course and you want to pay money to have another certificate, it's not going to work, and I will not do that. And I don't care if I have 10 members. I don't need 10,000 members. I'd rather have 10 great members than 10,000 people of insignificant knowledge. So this has been great. It's been great for all of us. The certificates that we're going to be presenting today, these certificates should mean more to you than anything, because you worked hard. You had courage, guts, confidence, perseverance. And this means a lot. It means a lot to you, and it means a lot to me to be presenting these to you, because I'm not just presenting it to people that I think didn't catch the wave, catch the ball, make the wave, make the projection, embrace what you're doing. And I've seen a transition from the beginning to now. And believe me, I can refer any clients to each and every one of you, wholeheartedly convinced that if anyone's going to help them, it's going to be you guys. Chris, come on up. Now, this certificate represents the truth about who you are and what you've learned. And I want to congratulate you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You deserve it. There you are.
A few words. Chris.
There are no words that can express what I have experienced in these 3 days with the most amazing man on this planet. God has brought you here to give us something that it's a gift from God that you are now sharing with all of us, each and every one of us. The gift that you give us allows us to help our fellow brothers and sisters to remove some of the most unbelievable conditions that we human beings go through and experience here. And because of you, Tom, I thank you, but my words of thank you is not enough. I ask God to always bless you with the gift that you have received. Thank you.
This is yours, and you deserve it. You work so hard. Did you want to say anything? To all our friends and family now. Here.
I had no idea I was going to have this experience. I didn't know much about you, but Jim keeps bragging about you all the time. And so he's the one who invited me to come. But it just never crossed my mind that it was going to be such a spiritual experience. You know, your heart is just so big. You have such a beautiful spirit. And I was just amazed to see each of your videos and how you come through, you know, how you connect with people. It's beautiful. And how you connected all of us together. Because the energy, the friendships, the fact that I'm just starting, but some of you have been doing this for a long time, and I didn't feel egos or anything. It was beautiful. It was such a beautiful energy in this room, and the friends that we've made. It's just amazing, and it was thanks to you. You set that environment, that space, that safe space for us to
be ourselves.
To be ourselves, to know that we're all connected.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
It was fantastic. I will recommend it to every hypnotherapist that wants to sharpen their skills and just to know you, Tom, on a personal level, close up. Close up and personal.
Thanks.
It's fantastic, and I love you.
Thank you.
As my friend, good friend, in Liverpool, that told me about Tom's course, and he said, you know, if you don't attend it, you're going to be missing out. He said, I don't get excited about a whole heck of a lot, but if you don't go, he said that you'll regret. I'll regret you not going. So I got in touch with Tom, and here I am. But I also have to say that I came down here and I didn't realize that there was going to be a certificate. See what you started?
Yeah. We're going to all be crying here.
I came because I wanted to. Not because of the certificate. I've struggled. Man, this course is hard. I got my money's worth. And more.
Oh, you're so funny.
The certificate's for you, and it's what you deserve, and you worked very hard to get it.
Thank
And congratulations.
So much. Thank you. No.
I will tell you, when Tom sat on my glasses, he said to me, quietly in the corner, he says, I want you to know, he says, just let me know. Whatever it's going to cost to have your glasses fixed or whatever, he says, just let me know and I'll pay the bill. There is no amount of money I would take from this man because what I gained, there is no money where you could sit on these glasses.
No, one pair is enough for me during this life, please.
You could sit on my other 2 pair of glasses that I have at home because, I mean, what I have gained from the last 3 days, you know, from my little epiphany, my huge epiphany from the little bit of music. I mean, it's, you know, it's like a destiny. It's, you know, the journey that I've been on from the last 4 years, from when I was in hypnosis on my own, that brought me to becoming a hypnotherapist. And what it said to me when I was in hypnosis was that it is my destiny to become a hypnotherapist. And by taking this course, I now truly feel that I can help others in a way that I didn't feel I could help others before. And I just thank you so much for
Oh,
this. For
gosh,
this.
you're welcome. You
Thank you
deserve
so
it.
much.
Isn't that wonderful?
I feel like 39 years of sentence of being alone is over. I just have no words for it. I can't thank you enough. I have wonderful friends there. I'm no longer will be alone, and I'll be able to share this knowledge with others and help them. Thank you.
Brendan, come on up. And to see his reactions to the science is really good. My pleasure, bro. My pleasure. This is yours.
Thank you very much. I first saw Tom on the cover of the With Ormond McGill Hypnotically How to Do What I Do
okay, that book.
And video that's in the HMI library that's always on display, and when you're watching videos back in that little hole in the wall, all of them are right behind you, and there's Tom's face right there next to the Dean of Hypnotism. I thought, well, this guy's got to have something going on, you know.
Maybe.
And then you were doing a course at the school. I wasn't able to make it that day. I had an obligation out of town, and I really wanted, because everybody was talking about these rapid inductions, these physical inductions, blah, 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 right? So I thought, well, I'm just going to borrow one of those videos that they have of all of your TV stuff edited together.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. I'll get to know Tom Silver's work. And I watched that thing, and the whole time, I'm just watching Tom going, what a hypno geek.
I hope that's a good thing.
And it was at that moment that I realized we belong together. And I'm so glad that you have found all of these other hypno geeks to come into this room and just be completely ourselves together. Not having to be that, I am the therapist, you are the client, I know everything. We can just really let it out with each other. And this group, this 3 days, and your empowerment, your facilitation of that spirit, it was the highest compliment when I called you the geek.
Oh, I know that.
Your ability to bring this all together is just such a testament to what a giver you are. And it has been our pleasure to receive what you have to give. And I hope we do have something to give back over the course of time, and as our friendships, all of ours and all of ours with you, continue to develop, that giving can be returned so that the cycle is completed, because you deserve it. And we thank you.
Thank you so much, Jim. Russ, come on up. There's your certificate.
I hope I don't explode. Each and every one of you guys are so unique. And I think that, I mean, we each kind of started a journey to maybe not even knowing why or what we were doing or what we were looking for or where we were going, and we didn't know how to get there. We each stumbled through each step of the way, and some of us fell down and picked ourselves up, and some of us fell down and looked at the other guys that picked me up. And, you know, and I spent $10,000, and God, I went, okay, what now? And I was excited, and yet I would go through these dips. And you know what? I think each one of us in our own way aspires for something great. I mean, I hope so. I mean, because everybody in here has the ability to change someone's life, to touch them and change them. And there's only one reason for that. Because somebody else pulled you up to that height. Not by being up here where you couldn't see them, but by being right there in the trench with you to show you how. And I'm really proud to get this. I didn't come here for this certificate. I came here to be the best so that I could give the best. And now I am. And so are you.
I wanted to thank Tom for directing me these 3 days, and I think about the fact that he told me on the telephone before I came that he graduated from HMI 20 years ago, and I can't even imagine what it must have been like back then to be dropped by HMI. I mean, it must have been like being kicked out of the nest back then, because there were no mentors, there was no residency, there was nothing. And I think about what you've accomplished. I can't even imagine. I mean, I know it's a journey, and I know it's a journey for all of us. And hopefully we stay in touch so we can, continue this bond and unite so we can be strong together. And other than that, I had a wonderful experience. I'm very impressed with Dwayne. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, sugar, how cute.
And thank you so much, Tom. I think you're great. I really do.
Oh, gosh, you're welcome.
First, thanks to Jim and my buddy back there for telling me that I had to do this. And just real quick, I'll tell you that I thought my practice was exactly what I projected, and it was pretty successful, and they called and said, no, you've got to do this. This is going to take it to the next level. And I said, well, next level? And not that I knew everything, but I thought everything was going well. And the best analogy I can give you, which I told someone at lunch, it was like when I started my business, if I were an artist, I had a palette, and I was painting beautiful black and white pictures. And then I came to the studio of a Michelangelo who handed me a palette of all the colors in the rainbow and said, paint more. And that's how I feel.
Oh, thank you.
You had asked me about the phobia cures, and I was talking about fast phobia cures. I had been speaking to some friends that I've gone through NLP courses with, and by the time I had figured out and truly processed what you had been doing and saw the length of time that it took to completely get rid of a phobia and fear, I was absolutely amazed that it was quicker than the fast phobia cures that I've learned and seen. And I truly believe that with the replacement technique, it is something that can be a lifelong change as opposed to a short-term change. I'm very impressed with that.
Great.
I'm still hoping that we can get together and create something that's standardized, because as we both agree, it's what this field needs so desperately, because otherwise we're never going to get accepted and be able to go further than being in the dark ages, which is where we are now. And I agree with you, there are so many phony, hokey types of practitioners out there and teachers out there that it is amazing. I was very proud to be able to be telling someone else about this, and even sent one of your tapes to an NLP instructor, telling him that I didn't believe that Bandler was good enough to teach, his 2 Dave Eldman inductions, and these are so much more effective. And the thing that really impressed me, and I told you about this the last time, and I'm even more impressed after seeing Chris go through this. When we were at HMI, it took you about 10 minutes to teach someone who had never done hypnosis to put someone into deep hypnosis. I saw Chris managed to put me into deep hypnosis, and then I find out that this was her first course. That is absolutely phenomenal. That's a great teacher. I really appreciate it. I thank you, and I thank all the rest of you for the energy. And
yeah, what a great band of brothers and sisters we are, huh? Yeah, led by a true master, a great teacher, an authentic human being, a true friend. I mean, and I'm proud to say a role model.
Thank you.
I've learned so much from Tom. The first time I went to one of Tom's classes over there, and I went up to Tom afterwards. I said, there's some way that I gotta know you there. What can I do for you? Because I want what you got. I gotta do something. I gotta be in the picture somehow. So, and Tom has been incredibly beyond generous with imparting his knowledge and his friendship, and just he's a deep, true soul. And I so appreciate having you in my life, man. And I'm happy to know all of you people. It was a great opportunity to get to know some of you even deeper than I know you already, and I stayed away from the ones I already know. And some people have to, when working with them, if there's something I could do to help out or do whatever, I'm more than happy to do that. I enjoy doing that because, as I say, Tom's a great role model to me, and whenever I can help impart that knowledge to somebody else, I'm always willing to take the time and do that. So, you're doing great, man. You're on the right path, and you came to the right place, and I understand that sometimes it's a little tricky, you know, when you jump in the deep end, but you did great, and trust that your subconscious soaked in everything that you need to make you a tremendous success. And you've got incredible reinforcement here in this group. Every one of the people in this group is there for you if you need any kind of questions answered or any kind of support. And we're all moving forward, doing the best we can. And we've made some great alliances here today and this whole weekend, and I'm proud to be part of everything. So thank you very much, Tom.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you. As a hand goes up, you can't help but sleep great at night. You can't help but have a new peacefulness in your life. You can't help but enjoy life as a miracle in your life and gift in your family, in your health, in your vitality, in helping others, helping yourself, having a new freedom in your life. This hand goes all the way up into the air. And this hand in the air represents the tools of protection can be put away forever. And as I push down on the hand and the hand goes higher, this suggestion is solid. Higher, 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 higher. And you are bringing your spirits up, your life up, your peacefulness all the way up to a 100% enjoyment, peacefulness, happiness. And let the smile on your face start to grow. See yourself at night sleeping wonderfully deeply. See yourself with your family, with the ones you love. See yourself with the friends that you've even made today and continue to make. And let everyone in. And let the smile represent that you are opening yourself to really be one with life and people. When the hand drops down, and it will drop down all by itself when it's ready, and the smile will be on your face. Good. On the count of 5, and you open your eyes and awaken. You awaken to a new world of joy, fun, happiness, pleasure, success, family, friends are now things that you embrace, things that you really now are part of your life. And let the smile grow right now, and you can't hold it back. And even try to hold it back and let it grow even more, grow even more, grow even more. On a count of 5, fully refreshed and wide awake, and feeling peaceful, internally, spiritually, mentally, and feeling really whole and happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wake up. Wow. How do you feel? I want to congratulate you.
Thank you.
Because now this is really the beginning of the very best things in your life, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Jiminy Cricket. Sit down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you.